say, what has happened before will happen again. What has been done before will be done again. There is nothing new in the whole world. What happened before will happen again. What has been done will be done again. There is nothing new in this whole world. I've shared this before. Idea, information, cry for your attention. Because the person who created a bass guitar, or a lead guitar, or a piano, or the drums, was not the first person to have that idea. A person who created a globe was not the first person to have that idea. A person who created a car was not the first person to have that idea. A person who created an aeroplane was not the first person to have that idea. A person who created a TV was not the first person to have that idea. He may be the first manifester of that idea, but he was not the first person to have that idea, because there is nothing new in this world. That idea was disappointed by people before him. Maybe it was disappointed by his father or her mother. Maybe it was disappointed by his grandfather or by her grandmother, because there is nothing new in this world. The idea that you're having right now, you're not the first person to have that idea. That idea was disappointed by people before you. Maybe it was disappointed by your mother or your father, or by your grandfather or your grandmother, because there is nothing new in this world. The idea that you're not attending, it will attend by your children or your grandchildren, because there is nothing new in this world. Remember, I am saying, God speaks to us through ideas. Check the book of Genesis, chapter 11, verse 31 and 32. It talks about the father of Abraham. He had this idea of going to Canaan, but he didn't reach there. The Bible says he settled in the place of Haran and he died there. It was Abraham who reached the place of Canaan. As I've said, is that the idea that you're ignoring, it will attend by your children or your grandchildren, because there is nothing new in this world. Look at this. There are ideas that can ring in your mind, that you can manifest in a one day or a week or a month. But there are big ideas that can take you a year or 5 years or 10 years or 15 years. But only people who are patient can attain idea like that one. Like you, a doctor, the idea of the medication that ring in your mind right now, it may take you 5 years or 10 years or 15 years. You need to be patient. Keep on researching. Keep on giving that idea your imagination. You'll get the answer. Even you as an IT, the software that you're busy with right now, it may take you 5 years, but you need to be patient. Keep on trying, you'll get an answer. Even you have the idea of a car in your own style, or aeroplane in your own style. Keep on put together all the material that you need to manifest that idea. Don't give up. It may take you 5 years, 10 years. Don't give up, because dream will come true if you don't give up. Your idea can make you look like you're crazy. You're out of your mind, because people, they don't understand what you're up to. They can even make jokes of you because they don't understand what you're up to. But the same people, when you manifest that idea, will be the one who will congratulate you. So you need to be strong and patient with the dream that God has given you. Be encouraged by looking at the people who created car, globe, TV. I believe that in their time, people were making jokes of them because they didn't understand what they were up to until they manifest what they were imagining. People started to congratulate them. So be patient with the dream that God has given you, because God has given us gift and provided us with everything that we need. Look, in your family, you're not the first person to have the talent of singing. In your family, you're not the first person to have the talent of playing instrument. In your family, you're not the first person to have a talent to fix fridge, to fix phone, to fix cars. In your family, you're not the first person to have a talent of drawing. In your family, you're not the first person to have a gift of designing. In your family, you're not the first person to have this idea you want to be a nurse. In your family, you're not the first person to have this idea that you want to be a doctor. In your family, you're not the first person to have this idea that you want to be a lawyer. In your family, you're not the first person to have this idea that you want to be a police. In your family, you're not the first person to have this idea that you want to be a soldier. Because people before you, their idea were disappointed because they never have a chance that you have right now. Have the opportunity like you. Make good use of that opportunity that you have. Don't disappoint that idea again. Make a change in your family. Now, let me share with you what is happening in my family. In my family, we love singing and dance. I remember when I was young, I used to sing with my mother because she loved singing. Even my uncle loved singing and dancing because when we were young, he was teaching us to dance, me and my cousin, the cha-cha-cha, the samba. Here, I'm dancing what my uncle was teaching us when we were young, the cha-cha-cha, samba. Again, he was playing a flute because he was teaching music at school. Again, he was playing a keyboard. My other uncle was a dancer in a little pansool, and he had a guitar even though he was not playing it. My grandfather, my mother's father, was playing a flute and a guitar, was producing his own music. My grandfather, my father's father, they say he created his own flute and created his own instrument, Kadistri. He was playing his instrument, Kamulu. Now, I'm playing an instrument that was played by my grandfather and my uncle, Luke. This is an opportunity that my grandfathers never had. Recording what was ringing in their mind. Because if my grandfather created his instrument, he created his instrument because there was a music that was ringing in his mind. Now, let me show you a song that I have dreamed. Before I dream this, I imagine what is gonna happen when I get inside the industry of music. I dream about what I have imagined, and in that dream, this is a song that was played. Now, I'm playing what I have dreamed in my guitar. Look. As I was playing the guitar, the piano for the song that I have dreamed rang in my mind. Look. Now, I'm playing the piano that was ringing in my mind. Live. Now, I've put together what I have dreamed, what was ringing in my mind. The song is complete now. Look. Look, I'm not the first person of dreaming songs in my family. I'm not the last person of dreaming songs in my family, because there is nothing new in this world. What I'm sharing with you, it may sound like it's something new, but it's an idea that has been ringing in people's mind. Some of the people who listen to this will tell that this is an idea that has been ringing in their mind. Because God speaks through ideas. Now you can pray and say, God, I want to be rich. Bless me, bless me. God will answer your prayer by giving you idea. But that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for cash. If you can ask even people who are rich, they will tell you that they had an idea. Behind that idea, there were riches, success, prosperity. So the idea that you're ignoring, behind that idea, there is everything that you are imagining. Give that idea a chance. Allow that idea to flow in your mind. You'll get everything that you are imagining, because that idea was disappointed by people before you. Because there is nothing new in this world. Everything created by God in the beginning.